Yo, good morning, everybody. So, this is the personal smoker that I made for myself. I've had it done for about 2 weeks and cooked on it 3 times. I'm cooking on it for the third time now, kind of getting everything dialed in, figuring out how I like to go about getting the fire managed and everything set up so it works, how I want it to work. So, a little bit different going from a 150 to a 288, but totally worth it. I had a huge Super Bowl cook last week and I had 5 briskets on, 3 pork shoulders, you know, 2 whole pork bellies and a bunch of stuff, and I had to cook through the night because I had just gotten back from being out of town, and it went awesome. So this thing holds temperature great, functions awesome. So figured I'd just give you a quick intro to it and kind of show you around real quick and kind of how I did this one. And if you want something like this too, you could hit me up. Right now I've got a wait until probably mid-April, almost May. I've got a 330 I'm putting on a trailer. It's the second one of those I built. Got a guy here in town that wants he said he wanted a 150, but we've been talking a little bit. He kind of thinks he wants a 250 now. But I'm also doing a raffle giveaway, a raffle ticket smoker. So I'm building a 250 in conjunction with a 330 that I'm building now. And there'll be more videos coming out on those two in the future here shortly. But those are coming out. I'll have those done by mid-March probably. So that'd be pretty cool. So the tickets for that one are gonna be $50 a piece. Hoping to get, maybe between 80 and 100 tickets total. If I don't get the amount of tickets sold that I want to get sold for it, then I'm not just gonna give it away. So, but anyway, people get their money back. We'll talk more about that later. But anyway, just a quick walkthrough and kind of show you how I built this thing. Pretty proud of how it turned out. It looks awesome with the clear coat on there and the patina. So I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough. All right, so first things first here, we'll go over this firebox. So this firebox here, it is 32 inches long, and it's like 30, I think I did 30 and 3/16 on the rest of the dimensions because I wanted this thing to fit real snug inside there. So if you want to open this firebox up, you'll see. So it's got a 250-gallon round piece in there, which is 30 inches around. You can see where the weld heat is from there. And then it's wrapped in 3/16 steel, and then it's got insulation inside of it. So not too bad to put your hand on it when you're cooking on it. Super glad I did the insulated firebox because it's one of these cold mornings. Right now it's only, I think it's 28 degrees out. I don't have any problems getting everything rocking. So I went 2-door on mine. I don't like the 3-door really that much. I think the 3-door kind of cuts off your workable space inside sometimes with the way, if you have pull-out racks, it's not something I like doing anymore. Mine, I did not do pull-out racks. I got a little bit of food on here now, I'll show you. So right now I've got a pork belly going on top, 2 briskets, and then I got some chunked up, that will be smoked birria that I'm cooking right now. But as you can see, I did not do pull-out racks on the bottom. And look how much space I've got between the bottom and the top rack. So tons of room. You can reach in there and grab those ones in the back if you want to. But once these get done, I'll pull that top rack out and there's tons of space in there. Something else I'm really proud of the way it turned out is this. I wanted more of a mechanical design on the counterweight system. I did not want a giant bar sticking up with a weight on top of it. So what I ended up doing was just doing a little bit of work. I made these brackets here. Show you real quick. Made these brackets here, welded, put a pin through, got some motorcycle sprockets and motorcycle chain, and I'll keep them oiled and going. Made that bracket there and the shorter bracket here, and you can see the weight. Right now I just have these old bars, these old round bar, which is actually the same size as that stack right there. I probably will put a little bit of weight inside there, just make it a little bit easier, but pretty cool. I think it works great. It's one-hand operation, you don't need two. This is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that or not real good, but this thing was built in freaking 1955. This tank right here is 5/16 thick. So man, every smoker I've ever built so far has been either 3/16 or a 1/4 inch. And even that last 330 that I built was a 1/4 inch, and I could move it around. I could not budge this thing. I had to get a breaker bar and like leverage it up just to move it around my garage. I was I don't think my my ceiling hoist that I got from Harbor Freight was like on the limit of being able to even pick this freaking thing up. So that's the heaviest I can do right now. I'm hoping to build a gantry crane, get a new garage door opener and all that stuff so I can kind of move it around. But it's pretty heavy, real heavy. I had to get it back here with a freaking Bobcat and a forklift. So got it all set up back here. Do a quick walkthrough over here and show you the last part of it. So I like to build these oversized smoke collectors on the end. It's not like, some people do them where they're like 10 inches thick. I do mine at rack height. Usually they're like 5 or 6 inches. It depends on how big the smoker is. This one here is actually 6 inches. And then this stack, I don't know. I honestly don't know why I did 8 foot, but man, it looks really cool, but it is so freaking heavy because it's 1/4 inch thick that I probably would not do another 8 footer for anybody. I'd probably just stick with the 6 foot one. It pulls great. You can see the smoke coming out of there right now, but it pulls great. Keeps pretty even temperature across the board, but it's just so heavy. If you had to move it up and down, it'd be a pain in the ass to move up and down the whole time. But mine's stationary back here in the backyard, so I'll just live with it. But anyway, real happy with the way this thing turned out. Got tons more cooking space. What's crazy is people say, what's the difference between a 150 and a 250 or even a 288? And the main thing is this, I'll tell you. The main difference for me that I was really shocked with was the amount of cooking space you have on the top racks. And some people think you can't use this top rack over here that's closest to the firebox. But on my big cook, on top of all the other stuff I listed, I ended up having 14 slabs of ribs also. And I had 7 slabs on this top rack and 7 over there. And they came out awesome. They came out, this side cooked, I think I pulled them maybe 25 or 30 minutes before the far side, but it wasn't that big of a difference. I do not have thermometers up here yet. I think I'm going to do that in the future, just so I have a pretty accurate reading of what it is. Usually it's 25 to 40 degrees, like difference between top and bottom. But anyway, I'll go ahead and put those in at some point. But like I said, the amount of cooking space you get on the top racks alone is more than you get on the bottom rack of a 150. And then you can, then you add in the fact on the bottom rack that you can do 3 briskets across the bottom. And it's a game changer, man. 30-inch smoker is a game changer. As soon as you get one, you'll probably never want to go back. But this is my own personal smoker. Was real picky on the tank too. I will go down to this place down in Kingfisher, Oklahoma, and picked it out. I really wanted a teal one, and I found it. It was a 288. I couldn't believe it. So real pumped with this one. Be headed back down there pretty soon. I just got back from a trip down there 2 weeks ago to get that 330 and the 250. But they had a couple other tanks that I really wish I'd have picked up, but I didn't have the room for it. So I'll go back there and grab a couple more pretty soon. So if you're interested in getting a smoker built for your backyard or your catering business, or your barbecue food truck or your pop-ups that you like to do, hit me up. I'll give you a quote on what I do and what it costs. I'm located in Kansas City area, so not a whole lot of people doing it in the Midwest right here. So you save a ton of money on shipping, and you get every bit of quality and cookability and everything you get from anybody else anywhere in the city. And there's people out there who they want to dog and talk shit about people building them in their garage because they think they're fucking better. And it's like, dude, the whole community of barbecue should all be in this together. Everyone should be supportive of each other, and talking shit about people who are doing it on a smaller scale than you because you think you're better because you have more overhead, that don't mean shit, dude. Like, you should just be happy that you are being allowed to cook smokers or make smokers yourself. I don't like the negativity and all the shit talking that goes on, but that's how it is. People get threatened and people get their little egos hurt. So it is what it is, man. So best thing you can do is check your ego at the door. Don't be a dick. Just fucking be cool. Get along with everybody, and that's how life should be. So you're interested in something like this, hit me up. Appreciate y'all. Always liking, following, subscribing, and I'm going to get more content pumping out here. Trying to figure out, I got a couple cooks coming up too that I want to showcase also. Like I said a long time ago, I don't want to just cook another brisket. I don't just want to cook something that's already been done 1,000 times. I'm trying to get more unique perspective into some different things. So give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe. Appreciate y'all.